The Builders Hall Level 8 has been confirmed and is being released next month. A new troop, the Super Pecker, a new defense, the Mega Tesla, and lots of builder base fun. I'm your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of my Clash of Clans videos. We received a boatload of information on Clash of Clans updates yesterday. If you missed my video explaining it all, make sure to check the link above my head. We go into all of that depth, but the builder's base is confirmed. The update of Builder Hall 8 next month, so I thought, why not, in celebration, bring you the next episode and an update of my Builder Hall Let's Play progress. As you can see, we're marching through Builders Hall 7. We're not quite going to be maxed by the time Builders Hall 8 comes out, but we're certainly in a better position than what we were when Builders Hall 7 was released. Now, looking at my troops, I haven't even gone ahead and got the dropship yet. Make sure to let me know what you think of the dropship down in the comments. I think we're going to save up and get the baby dragon to max. You know he's a personal favorite of mine, so that is my next upgrade on offensive side of things. In terms of defense, I've been getting most of my defenses up. A lot of them are max now, just the odd upgrades to go, so we're getting there, guys. But let's dive into the first attack, get that clock tower boost away, and let's go, guys. So the first base here that we're looking at, he has a crusher and a roaster over the opposite side of the base here, so we might be able to get away without hitting too much splash damage, especially if we maybe break in from the top here. However, he does want to try and force us to come down that channel. As you can see, I'm thinking if we can use the bombers to make a break here in the wall, we might be good. So let's kind of test for some bombs first with a few barbarians, then I'll try and continue to sprinkle them in. As you can see, barbarians are going to be drawn down that alley to hopefully set off some bombs. We really do not want the bombers going down here. Unfortunately, it looks like the cannon has already took some damage. So as we start to move forward, I'm going to bring some cannons in here as well. Let's get the battle machine into the top there. You can see he should have direct access in. We're going to bring some barbarians in. I think I'm going lower than what I thought, guys. I wanted to save some for the back end here, but it looks like I've put too many in. We should still be good for the 2-star, but not quite the percentage that I wanted, guys. Really, what you want to try and do is distract the giant cannon with the barbarians so that your battle machine doesn't take as much hits as he did in this raid. I am going to wrap up with around about 60%, but not quite as impressive as I might have hoped. This is a 3-star strategy, guys. I've very many times got the 3 stars with the barbarians, the cannon carts, and the bombers. You guys have seen it on my channel. Often I use the giants as well, but basically it depends on the placement of the defenses. Can you actually lock the giants onto anything? It is a draw, guys. What a way to start this episode. Make sure to let me know down below. Let's have a quick look at what he did. He had max troops, the Night Witch and the giants. Oh, he just flies them all in from the side. I really need to put a troll bomb at the side of my base. Oh, I'm actually quite good at that. He managed to get a draw on that, but better luck next time. Let's see what we come up against. Check this base out, guys. 2 crushers to the south. Perhaps this is a good base to do the same strategy on and get the barbarians into the middle. Now, the thing is, do we need the cannon carts? I would say, based on the roaster, I meant to say the crusher there, the roaster, I think it's probably a good idea that we still do bring it and bring the cannon carts. So let's try and bait out any bombs here, get the bombers in to create a funnel, and make sure we can get our cannon carts in. Then let's go ahead and get them forward. You really don't want to mess around with the cannon carts whilst you're getting the barbarians in and setting the funnel. You might as well use the cannon carts to do that as well. One of them actually got sprung off there. It was actually a bomber. Let's get the battle machine into the middle. Again, I'm not going to put too many in here, but unfortunately, I think unless we can get that roaster down, the giant cannon is going to lock onto my battle machine. Yes, it does. That is not great. I want to try and take out these buildings on the side here. We have got the Builder's Hall. Unfortunately, we didn't distract that giant cannon as much as I would like to. However, we did get most of the way into the base, cleared out a lot of the buildings in the middle there, just about going to get that giant cannon down. 69% this time, so an improvement on the 64, waiting for the battle to end. Fingers crossed, guys, we can take this victory, and we just have to wait. This guy is from a level 1 clan, but it might not have any kind of indication as to how he is. The sneaky archers coming in one at a time. If you missed my update video, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. One thing that Supercell announced is they're going to change this exact thing which is going on. One person just dropping a sneaky archer in to try and snipe off that defense. Have that. My Crusher manages to come through there and take away another sneaky archer. Now, I think he's going to be able to get the Builder's Hall here, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to match 69%, which I got. But again, guys, one of the buffs that Darian, the Supercell community manager, confirmed was that indeed the sneaky archer ability and this wasting someone's clock tower boost will be changed. Now, he didn't mention as to what that would be, but he did say it would be changed. And as you can see, this is how I thought he wouldn't get the percent. Spamming the archers in. He really needs that Crusher down. However, I have the multi-mortar there as well. I keep saying the Crusher instead of the Roaster. What is wrong with me? Gonna get the Builder's Hall, gonna get the 2-star. Nice attack by him, but meh, that is going to be the victory for us, guys. So good start to the episode. Again, I really just want the baby dragon upgraded for this episode. That is the victory. Let's get into the next attack. So this base, interesting enough, can we go ahead and make the baby dragons work with this one, guys? I'm going to take some minions, baby dragons. Let's take some bombers on this, and perhaps do we want to take a second set of minions here, or some extra baby? You know what? I think I might take the cannon carts as well. Just wait for this, guys. I'm not crazy. Just wait for this. So what I'm going to try and do is snipe off a few buildings with the minions here. Okay, we can try and get some percent on the opposite side of the base here. I don't want to overspend and take too many, but what I also want to do is try and snipe off. Oh, the archer tower got straight onto it. I was trying to get onto the army camp as this minion has. Looks like we might be good enough to take out an army camp, but they are going to be in range, so I don't want to overshoot the minions here. I do want to try and get the percentage on the far end here. However, I don't want to save the minions too long. Let's try and get them in there. Okay, that's not working out very well. I think what we're going to do is bring the baby dragon. Oh, I double pressed it and put 2 of them in. Let's get the minions in there to create that funnel. That is what we wanted. We might as well, whilst them archer towers are distracted, get some bombers in order to break the funnel there. That is what we want here. So we're at 27%. We do want to get the battle machine into the middle here, and get the cannon carts in here as well. Get that shot off. Bomber does indeed break it up. That is good stuff. So, battle machine coming in. Cannon cart to protect either side. Where should we put this baby dragon? I think here. Let's get the bomber in. Oh, cannon carts go down in his flash. I did not expect that, guys. I thought the cannon carts might have backed up our battle machine. This is not looking good. The giant cannon is going to take out our battle machine, and we're not even going to get a star. We tried to be too clever. Has that happened to you? Hey, you can't win them all. You try to strategically pick apart a base. I should have just said it and forget it. This guy doesn't even take his battle machine. Way to rub salt in the wounds. I mean, come on. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, this base, as you can see, the defenses are nice and spaced out. So this one might actually be a good base to take the giants instead of the barbarians. Now, what I mean by that, the Crushers at the bottom here, you know, by the time the Giants got down there, I'm not too bothered. The Giants, you really need to keep away from the Crushers, but we should be able to get them spaced out quite well here. So I'm going to try, put the Bombers in, just a couple to start the funnel here. Going to hold on to one of them because we need to make sure that they indeed get into the base here. So let's put one more here, then let's get the cannon carts behind. We really need them to come forward. Just keeping an eye on things. Let's get that battle machine in. We need a Giant over this this side because they're starting to go down, and we need one over this side to continue to tank for the cannon carts. Now at this point we have a nice spread of giants, cannon carts well protected, we're well into the base. Unfortunately, we just haven't quite got the giants in front of the battle machine, just got that ability off. We did indeed protect the battle machine for a little bit. Cannon carts were overly exposed, which I wasn't quite expecting. We're going to get the second star, but I was actually expecting to get right the way through the base and close to a 70% here. Looks like we're going to wrap up in the mid 60s. So, you know, not quite what I wanted. I thought we'd get right the way through, struggle with the crushers at the end, but we would have been able to take out the rest. So 66%, again, as long as you're getting solid 2-star strategies, that's all you want in the builder base, or that's what you want to try and ensure. Obviously, if you can get the 3 stars, perfect. It is indeed enough for a victory. This guy only gets the 1 star. Let's go ahead and try and get all 3, guys. Why not? So, what you do not want to miss are these buildings on the outside, but what can we do in terms of a strategy now? Looks like he has a mega bomb in this area. Can we indeed use the giants at all? Now the giant cannon is kind of out of the way. We should be able to distract that quite well, but getting to the builder's hall is a bit more of an issue here. This is quite a nice base design, I might add. You know what, I think we could potentially circle the base here, but what I think we're going to do is actually bring a mix. Now, why I say this is, one, I don't want to miss these buildings on the outside. That's going to give me quite a lot of percent, and there are a few other buildings. Notice the army camps on the outside. That's not too bad in terms of coming forward. I should be able to put a barbarian on each and start to create the funnel here a little bit with them bombers. Let's get the cannon carts forward. There we go, and then we should be able to bring the... I really want the barbarians onto that giant cannon to get it down. Then I really want... There it is, guys. Cannon carts do indeed get the crusher. That's exactly what I wanted. The giant cannon went down from the barbarians, which was perfect to keep it out of the way of the battle machine. He continues to come forward. He's going to lock onto the crusher just in time for that ability to take it down. Looking good, guys. The cannon carts are wiping up the rest of this base. Unfortunately, giants have gone down. I kind of spammed the barbarians in, but I really wanted that giant cannon out of the way. We are going to fall short of the 3-star, unfortunately. Just a few defenses left, but we are going to get the 80%. This little bomber going to celebrate for us, get us past that 80%, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Make sure to let me know down in the comments if you have made it this far in the episode and what your favorite strategy is. I'm actually a massive fan of the cannon carts now. They've been doing brilliant. I kind of need to start my mojo again with the baby dragons. I kind of haven't been using them too much. That 3rd firecracker really makes it that extra bit devastating at Builders Hall 7. Once I have them upgraded, you can be sure to see lots more baby dragon attacks. Now, I thought I took a little while with that attack. It might have came back. We might have got the victory. 77%. It is going to be the victory. A fantastic attack by our opponent. I feel we need to have a watch of that before we go upgrading some of our troops. Now, by the way, guys, I haven't mentioned, many of you guys might see, this is a new base. It looks crazy, right? You can easily get to that Builders Hall. It's kind of one of them bases where you want to try and give away 1 star, but protect the percentage. And actually, this is from my good friend Itsu. I did face Itsu in the Builder Hall 6 tournament hosted by Clash of Clans. If you missed it, that will be linked in this video as well. But he's a fantastic base designer. I try with base layouts, but ultimately I end up falling to default to somebody else's base. Actually, he just kind of made a bit of a funnel with the giants and the barbarians, then spammed the night witches in. Nothing special. But surprisingly, he got quite far into my base, which was a kind of a good plan of him, not to just push everything in from one area, but to come from a lot of different angles. So there you are, guys. We do indeed, hopefully, Oh, we don't. Would you believe it? We need 15,000 more elixir. Well, what do you know? I'm not gonna gem, guys, but when you come back for the next episode, we will indeed have them baby dragons upgraded, and we will indeed be making our way to Builders Hall 8. Let me know what you think of Builders Hall 8 down in the comments. I've been your host, Judo, Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys.